The distinctive popping sounds heard when cracking knuckles is caused due to a cavity forming rapidly inside the finger joints. Welcome back to another episode of Top Trainer. Exercise not only changes your body, but it also changes your mind, attitude, and mood. Subscribe to the channel now and never miss any of our latest and greatest videos to keep you motivated and equipped with the knowledge to succeed. Cracking your knuckles is an extremely common habit. Most people consider it rude. Others believe that the practice is harmful for your joints. So, what's the truth? Is this an innocent nervous tic or the beginning of arthritis? Today we're answering the question, what happens when we crack our knuckles? Cracking joints is an interesting and poorly understood phenomenon. There are many theories as to why joints crack, but there is some contention as to what is actually happening inside your body. As a rule, painless cracking of joints is not harmful, however. Common sense would generally suggest that the intentional and repetitive cracking of one's joints is not only potentially bothersome socially, but could also be physically troublesome when it produces pain. However, knuckle cracking has not been shown to be harmful or beneficial. More specifically, knuckle cracking does not cause arthritis. The noise of cracking or popping in our joints is actually nitrogen bubbles bursting in our synovial fluid, says Dr. Robert Clapper, co-director of the Joint Replacement Program. According to Dr. Clapper, synovial fluid lubricates your joints like motor oil in a car's engine, reducing friction and preserving our cartilage. The nitrogen bubbles within the synovial fluid usually take 20 minutes to reform in your joints before they can crack again. Part of the appeal of knuckle cracking could be that 20-minute lull when gas bubbles are reforming in the synovial fluid. You might feel lucid during that period, as if you've relieved pressure from your joints, but the satisfaction is mostly in your head. Feeling good after cracking your knuckles is a psychological experience. One of the most convincing bits of evidence suggesting that knuckle cracking is harmless comes from a California physician who reported on an experiment he conducted on himself. Over his lifetime, he regularly cracked the knuckles of only one hand. He checked X-rays of this behavior and found no difference in arthritis between his hands. A larger study came to the same conclusion. The other reason why joints seem to crack is because there are ligaments that snap into place as we move our bodies. Furthermore, the nitrogen buildup theory has been debunked in recent years. In a 2015 study, researchers watched knuckles while they were cracked using an MRI. They found that a cavity formed due to the negative pressure created when the joint was pulled apart quickly. They determined that the sound was made by formation of the cavity. However, this couldn't explain the loudness of the sound. A 2018 study suggested that the sound was actually caused by the partial collapse of the cavity. A review of studies noted that it takes 20 minutes for the cavity to fully collapse so a new cavity could be formed. This may be why after you've cracked your knuckles, you're not able to do it again right away. Side effects. Cracking your knuckles shouldn't be painful, cause swelling, or change the shape of the joint. If any of these things happen, something else is going on. Although it's not easy, if you pull hard enough, it's possible to pull your finger out of the joint or injure the ligaments around the joint. If you notice your joints are painful or swollen while cracking your knuckles, it's likely due to an underlying condition, such as arthritis or gout. Tips to stop cracking. Although cracking your knuckles isn't harming you, it may be distracting to people around you. You might find it difficult to stop if it's become a habit. Some tips that might help you break the habit. Think about why you crack your knuckles and address any underlying issues. Find another way to relieve stress, such as deep breathing, exercise, or meditation. Occupy your hands with other stress relievers, such as squeezing a stress ball or rubbing a worry stone. Become aware of each time you crack your knuckles and consciously stop yourself when to see a doctor. Cracking your knuckles doesn't cause harm, so it shouldn't be painful, cause swelling, or change the shape of the joint. These are signs that something is wrong, and you should be evaluated by your doctor. Injuring your finger by pulling very forcefully or moving it in the wrong direction is usually very painful. Your finger may look crooked or start to swell. If this happens, you should see your doctor right away. If you notice your joints are painful or swollen while cracking your knuckles, it's likely due to an underlying condition and should be evaluated by your doctor. The bottom line: according to research, cracking your knuckles isn't harmful. It doesn't cause arthritis or make your knuckles larger, but it can be distracting or loud to people around you. Breaking a habit like cracking your knuckles can be hard, but it can be done. Being aware of when you're doing it and finding other ways to relieve stress are two things you can do to help you kick the habit. And with that, we've reached the end of today's episode, all what happens when you crack your knuckles. Do you crack your knuckles? Let us know and get involved in the comments section down below. If you enjoyed this one and found it helpful, remember to leave a like on the video and to subscribe to Top Trainer for even more amazing videos just like this one. Also, if you want even more information to help you on your own fitness journey and to browse our range of supplements, fitness equipment, and check out our bespoke fitness guides, head on over to toptrainer.com for all of our latest products and information. As always, thanks for watching. See you again soon in the next one.